What's going on, YouTube? It's Blake here, back with my first video in a minute, but it's not my normal type of video. We're not playing Fortnite. It's not a tournament highlight video. I didn't just qualify for grand finals, but we're actually here in Dubai, next to the Burj Khalifa at the Dubai Mall. Mid Star Wars season, one of the worst competitive seasons of Fortnite we've seen in a long time. So I took this trip to kind of figure out where I want to go, where I want to be, what my goals are, and kind of open up about the truths about being a pro gamer, a Fortnite professional. Some people may not call me a Fortnite pro anymore. They might say I'm washed, and that's okay. We still got 16 FNCS grand finals. We've done it. We played on the biggest stages, Saudi Arabia, not an epic land, unfortunately, but I kind of just wanted to talk about where I'm at. I'm 22 years old. I'm turning 23 in September, and I've been doing this for around 6 years now, so I feel like I have enough experience to talk about something like this and really give some insider insight on what it's really like to be a pro gamer. Because a lot of people dream about it, they grind for it, but it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Unless you're top of the top, and I'm talking Peterbot, Clicks, who I don't know any top pros in other games, but those two are just the two I can think of in Fortnite who this doesn't really relate to. And there's a lot of other tier 1 pros that this does not relate to. This is more towards like tier 2, tier 3s, people that call themselves pros just because they qualified for a finals. But it's not as good as it sounds, right? When you're 15, 16, 17, you're still in high school, you really don't have anything to lose by doing this, but you really got to think about the long-term factor of it. There's a lot more struggle that goes into it when you get to the ages where you have to make that decision. Am I going to go to college, or am I going to try and pursue this? And you know, that's what I did. I pursued this. I didn't go to school after high school, and it's been great for me the past 5-6 years. But I feel like now I'm kind of at a point where I'm starting to think a lot more ahead about my future. And yes, I'm making enough to live right now, but 5 years from now, am I going to be playing Fortnite? Probably not. So you really just got to think, how can I maximize this opportunity, and how can I maximize revenue and income outside of tournaments? Because yeah, they're fun. Yeah, I can occasionally do good. That's not consistent income, you know? And not that it's all about the money, but it kind of is whenever you got bills to pay, a life to live, and a future that you're gambling on by going down this career path. And my mentality on it has always been, oh, I'll deal with it whenever I get to that time. Whenever Fortnite's over, I'll find out what the plan B is after Fortnite. But now that I'm 22, almost 23, I'm trying to take action now, because in 5 years from now, I'm gonna be washed completely. I know you guys already think I am washed. It's okay. So you really gotta think of ways that you can expand your brand, your personal brand. And I think that's the biggest part. And one thing a lot of people don't do is build their own brand. They'll just play in tournaments. Yeah, you can be good, but what are you gonna do once you're not good anymore? Whenever you haven't built anything for yourself. I think this is something a lot of people don't really realize. They think that pro gamers, you know, you just live the best life ever. And I mean, it does definitely get you some pretty cool stuff. I mean, I'm literally in Dubai right now, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to travel the world. So no, I don't regret any of it. And no, I'm not quitting. But I think I've just come to a realization that it's not gonna be enough. Streaming on Twitch, whenever you're not a really big streamer, it's not enough. Yes, it's enough in the moment, but what are you gonna do after that? Another thing people don't really talk about is the burnout of it and how mentally draining it actually is, because it sounds pretty easy, right? You play video games for a living, that's your job, it's a dream job. But when you're playing the same video game for 6-7 years straight, you get very burnt out, and it's mentally not the easiest thing, especially when you add on the stress of your future. There's tons of pros who are very successful, right? And they're successful right now, and they have a good amount of money saved up. If they don't manage that money correctly, when that money runs out, they're gonna be left with nothing. So that's another really hard thing that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to this career path. And that's why I took this Dubai trip. I came out here with 1 day notice to meet up with Arab. Some of you guys may know him, ex-Fortnite pro, ex-Fortnite coach, into travel creator, to really just get some advice on how to scale my brand and how to do the most that I can that's in my control. And you know, this video could be the start of something new. I could discover a new passion of IRL YouTube videos. You know, I have no idea how this video does. I'm not really worried about the views of this video, because it's more so of just me testing out the waters of new types of content outside of just gaming, outside of just Fortnite. Because I do think Fortnite will be around for a very, 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 very long time. But it's a matter of if you can be successful in it for a very, very long time. And the reality of that is most people can't. And the fact that I've been able to make this my full-time job since 2019 is already insane in itself, and I'm very grateful for that. But now I'm at a point where I feel like it's time to expand on that, and it's time to grow and not being scared to try new things. Because the thing is, most people, including myself, think if you go out and you venture out and you try new types of content, you stream a different game, you stream a different type of stream, that you're going to lose your audience, right? Because they're there for Fortnite. But I mean, this is also why I'm here in Dubai, to test those things, because it's time for me to stop being scared and to just do it. So I wanted to make this video to kind of talk about the things that people don't really talk about when it comes to content creation and being a pro gamer, because I think a lot of people need to realize that if you're not top of the top, if you're not winning constantly like Peterbot, it's going to be very hard to sustain this career path for a very long time. And a lot of people can't, which is why I'm starting my content journey now. And I bought this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm filming my first video on it right now. First time ever using this camera. So I can really test out to see if this is something I would want to do. But the thing about it is it's me testing something new, something I haven't really done. And yes, I've recorded vlogs in the past, but I haven't done stuff like this of just sitting in front of a camera, yapping, talking, recording cool stuff in life. And that's kind of my goal, especially with this trip. I think you guys hopefully will see more than just this video. I want to be able to put out a lot more videos. I want to be able to clip these videos and put the clips on TikTok, put the clips on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and really just be posting and pumping out content everywhere to the point where I can go live on my stream. And if I have a day where viewers are low, ad revenue is low, no, I don't get any subscriptions, I don't have to worry about income. So I think it's all about building multiple sources of income rather than just relying on tournament earnings or just streaming, because I could get banned on Twitch my next stream. Then what? And the other part of it is 22 years old is not old, but in Fortnite, that is old, right? I mean, you still have people like Queasy who are doing well at 22, and Booga, who is also doing well at 22. Then you have people like Bizzle, who were GOATs at the time, and then they got too old and they couldn't hang anymore. Love you, Timmy. I think that trying to do multiple things at once, rather than putting all of your focus into one thing, is a lot better and will prevent that burnout that I was talking about, prevent losing that passion, because you have multiple things to look forward to and you're working towards multiple things. That's what this whole switch up in content is. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, make sure you leave a comment down below, because I definitely want to do more open videos like this. Just pulling out a camera, recording, and talking. And like I said, I don't know how this video will do, and I don't care. Because I'm doing it for me, and I'm doing it to test new things. And if I see potential in it, who cares about the rest of it, you know? But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.